Have you ever watched a show and felt like a character's fate was sealed from the very beginning? That's exactly what Joe Layton, who plays Mick Michaelis on Coronation Street, admitted about his character's dark journey. Um, from the start, he knew that Mick's storyline would take a tragic turn, and that turn would involve the shocking death of Craig Tinker. This week, fans were left reeling as Mick's violent confrontation with Craig led to the young man's heartbreaking death. The grim news cast a shadow over the cobblestones, leaving those who loved Craig to grapple with the loss. One of the most poignant moments came when Kirk Sutherland, devastated by the death of his stepson, dialed Beth's number, unaware of the tragedy that had already struck. His shaking hands clutched Craig's tie as the phone rang on the other end. But Mick wasn't out of the woods just yet. After a fierce showdown with Kit Green, his old adversary, Mick found himself in a precarious position. Uh, and having caught Mick in the act wasn't about to let him escape of the blacks. The ensuing tension built to a breaking point when Mick's own attempt to clear his name backfired, causing even more problems. His attempt to use his son, Brody, as an alibi only led to disaster. When it was discovered that Brody had been locked up all day, Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain wasn't fooled by Mick's desperate denials, and in the end, she was the one to charge him with Craig's murder. For Joe Layton, playing Mick meant embracing the inevitability of this tragic outcome. He knew what would happen long before the cameras rolled. In fact, when he was first offered the role, Kate Brooks, a key figure behind Coronation Street, made it clear it will be Craig. Will Mick ever face the full consequences of his actions? Layton admits that his character's role is divisive. Uh, uh, while Mick may have started off unpopular, Layton believes that the growing anger isn't just about Craig's death. There are deeper issues simmering beneath the surface. Through it all, Layton had nothing but praise for Coulson Smith, calling him one of the kindest people he met on set. He stands out as a genuinely warm and welcoming person. Layton said, acknowledging the complexity of working alongside someone who has been on the show for so long. As Mick clings to his innocence, will Craig's death ever be properly avenged? Fans are left wondering how this storyline will unfold and whether Mick will ever escape the shadow of his own guilt. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,